coming up on Bulldog Broadcast. Kyla explores the new requirements for standardized testing.
Then, Carly shows us students dreaming of equality.
And later, this week's sports shows us the outcome of our homecoming game. Today is Thursday, October 2nd, and BBC starts now.
Good afternoon, Bulldogs, and welcome to this brand new edition of Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Kendall Anderson.
And I'm Maggie Taylor. We're here in downtown Las Cruces, where aspiring artists and actors bring their dreams to life every day.
We have a wonderful show for you this week. Let's get started.
I've never seen anything like this.
I know, it's our biggest outbreak yet. It's almost like they're in a comatose state.
What do you think they're dreaming of?
BBC.
So lately, it feels like the majority of our school year is dedicated to test preparation. It can get pretty stressful.
It definitely can, but I bet we're not the only ones who think that. One of our very own BBC reporters, Kyla Navarro, ventures through the school to find out some more opinions.
The route to landing a dream career begins in the classroom, as well as receiving good test scores. But is testing too much for teens? With 8 classes, extracurricular activities, the need for socialization, and getting in the right amount of sleep, teens already have a full plate. But above all of that, we still need to study for upcoming tests like end-of-course exams, ACTs, PSATs, SATs, and the new PARCC exam. PARCC, or Partnership for Assessment of Readiness for College and Careers, is a new state-required exam that is replacing the NMSBA. Assistant Principal Gabby Alaniz explains the benefit of this new exam.
It's a test that many states are using because it does work with our Common Core state standards, and then students can see how they compare with other students across the nation.
PARCC testing isn't the usual pencil and paper test, but one taken on a computer. Students will now need to demonstrate proficiency in navigating through a computer-based portal. PARCC claims that this type of testing is a more developed way of figuring out if students are on track for college and their chosen career. But is this new way of testing the best way to see how much students attain from their classes?
Maybe just off of our class tests that we already take given by our teachers, or one of the computer tests that we take.
Survey the class, see how well they're doing on their homework assignments and stuff, and determine from there.
I think the state can determine if we're proficient by going and observing the classes, because then they actually see the work that's being done, and a lot of students have trouble with tests just because they get stressed out and may not be doing their best that day, but if they go and observe, they can actually see for themselves.
Last year, states spent nearly $2 billion on standardized testing. The PARCC exam will be saving New Mexico and a few other states some money, costing only $30 per student. Whether or not you agree with standardized testing, it's here and will be given to sophomores and juniors this spring. This has been Kyla Navarro reporting for Bulldog Broadcast.
Wow, there are a ton of conflicting views on testing.
There really are, but regardless of opinion, we still have to take them.
And on top of all this testing, us seniors have so many deadlines to make.
Well, luckily the yearbook staff is here to help.
Seniors have an opportunity to attend a workshop today after school to get help with their senior ads.
The yearbook staff will be helping seniors create a professional and artistic ad for the yearbook.
Bring your senior pictures along with the written components to H116 at 6:30 p.m.
The yearbook staff will even be providing refreshments and cookies, along with helping you design the ad of your dreams.
Our lives don't always seem perfect, and we are constantly dreaming up a new world to escape.
A young kid does just that in this new BBC short.
I dream of a better world. We wake up every day wanting things to change, but it's hard to know what when we're oblivious to what really matters. Millions of people suffer every day in ways you couldn't imagine, whether it be from living conditions, diseases, or even pure starvation. People are dying, plain fact. As wars rage on, we tend to sit back and think nothing of it. But when in reality, these 3 letters kill thousands, destroys families, and leaves our world in desolation. It's not that hard to understand what's going on. What's hard is wanting to do something about it. Change needs to happen. Life will go on, but all I can do now is dream.
Be ready for instant.
A dream is a wish your heart may.
I have a dream.
I've got a dream.
I have a dream. I have a dream.
I have a dream to win state for soccer.
To be a captain in the U.S. Navy.
To go to medical school and become a pediatrician.
Lose your heartache.
Welcome back, dogs. So did you see Amnesty petitioning around school this week?
I did. They're actually petitioning the International Violence Against Women's Act. Carly takes us inside Amnesty to find out more.
The swipe of a pen and the snap of a picture can be the voice for many who don't have one. This past Tuesday, members of the LCHS Amnesty chapter petitioned to end gender-based violence in foreign countries. The petition aims to create awareness and gain congressional support for the International Violence Against Women's Act. If passed, the act would make ending violence towards women a United States diplomatic priority. It would provide financial aid to 5 countries with the direct goal of investing in women, providing safety to survivors, and holding perpetrators accountable. LCHS Amnesty President Esperanza Chaitis believes that our country has the ability to change the world.
As a very influential world power, the United States can influence a lot of change, and I think an important change is that women's voices are heard, because women are vital to their communities, to their countries, and when they are being oppressed and not given a voice, the country suffers itself. And so in order to make the world better, we have to take into account that we need to make each individual, including women, better off.
At Tuesday's event, Amnesty members set up an information booth and walked the hallways, getting people on board with IVAWA.
I signed the petition because I believe that it's a natural right for women to be safe and get an education, not be abused by people who just think that they're superior to people.
Signees also had the opportunity to take pictures holding supportive signs to be placed on Amnesty's online blog. If you would like to join Amnesty in future humanitarian efforts, they meet Fridays at lunch in C19. For Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Carly Henry.
Thanks, Carly.
The Kardashians might seem like a dream from the outside, but we all know from a certain reality TV show that they're mostly drama.
Brittany brings us the latest on everything happening in pop culture.
Kim Kardashian was tackled during an event at Paris Fashion Week. I guess Kim should have kept Reggie Bush around a little longer. In other Kardashian news, Bruce Jenner is finally a free man. Kris is officially filing for a divorce. I guess you could say Bruce has 99 problems, but Kris ain't one.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but...
Amanda Bynes charged with a DUI after stopping at a red light in the middle of the intersection. Maybe Amanda was stopping for a dancing lobster crossing the street.
Court dismissed! Bring in the dancing lobsters!
Well, that's all that's trending this week, Bulldogs. Remember to stay fresh, fab, and fierce. This has been Just Brit with Pop Culture.
Thanks, Brittany.
Now we'll send it over to sports, where Sophia took a look at the progress of our teams this past week.
I'm Sophia Valdez, and you're watching Bulldog Sports. Football went head-to-head with the Centennial Hawks for our homecoming game, unfortunately losing to the Hawks 49-47 with touchdowns made by Corey Noel, Aeneas Reynolds, and Cameron Miller, bringing the record to 3-2. The boys will take on the Artesia High Bulldogs tomorrow in Artesia. Good luck, Bulldogs! Boys were home on Saturday where they played the Oñate Knights at the Field of Dreams, unfortunately losing 1-0, bringing their record to 9-2. The boys will take on Deming High School tonight at 7 at the Field of Dreams. The girls were also home on Saturday where they battled the Oñate Knights, winning 3-0, with 2 goals made by Kristen Urero and 1 goal made by Karen Sanchez. The ladies will take on Albuquerque Academy in Albuquerque on Saturday. Good luck, ladies! The Lady Dog volleyball team traveled up to Albuquerque on September 23rd to face off against the Alamogordo Tigers, winning in straight sets. The ladies went head-to-head with the Cibola Cougars on September 27th, unfortunately losing 3-1, bringing their record to 8-6. The Lady Dogs will take on the Oñate Knights on October 4th here at the Doghouse. That's all I have for you this week, dogs. I'm Sophia Valdez, and this has been Bulldog Sports.
I'm so looking forward to the games this week.
Yeah, me too, but after that, can we go to the fair?
Definitely.
Yay! The Southern New Mexico State Fair will be running until October 5th.
Gates open at 8 a.m. and close on Friday at midnight and Saturday and Sunday at 6 p.m. To find out more, you can go online to snmstatefairgrounds.net. The first ever Las Cruces High School talent show is right around the corner. But before you can take to the stage, you need to see if you can make the cut. Auditions are today after school in room V15. Come ready to wow the judges and take your first step to stardom.
All right, dogs, that's all we have for you this week. I'm Kendall Anderson.
And I'm Maggie Taylor. Don't stop dreaming, dogs.